Hey guys, it's me, Schlee. Welcome back for another video. Today I'll be doing another arts and craft video for y'all. Specifically, I'm going to try and make this right here, which is a do-it-yourself, make-your-own wooden sunflower kit. I think this is so cute, and I wore a matching shirt for the occasion. I'm sure y'all have seen all of those little do-it-yourself wooden craft kits. You can make cafes, libraries, fairy cottages. I've seen so many of them and I have wanted to try them for a long time. So when I saw this one at a good price, I decided to get it because it's at a beginner level, so it'll be easy for me, hopefully, since I don't have any experience making these. And I thought this would be a good way for me to test the waters, see if this is a new hobby I'm interested in getting into, and I thought I would share it with y'all as well, just because I thought it would be fun. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what happens. I think the packaging itself is quite pretty, especially this part down here at the bottom. I'm gonna keep this, I think, and use it for decoration in my planner. So let's go ahead and open it up. And I wasn't sure exactly what tools I would need for this, so I have scissors, Luke, and some glue. Hopefully I don't need anything else. Oh, this is so pretty, wow. So here's what it's supposed to look like at the end, so you guys have an idea of what I'm working towards here. And there's an up-close shot of the packaging. Is that not gorgeous? Look at this little bee. So all the pieces we need should be in this little paper packet. Oh, okay. This is packaged in a very interesting way. I didn't think it would be like this. So we have these little stickers, which I think are glue dots, actually. Instructions. Oops. And here are all the pieces. So I think I'm gonna have to pop these out of the wooden frames that they're in. And this is a piece of sandpaper. I was not expecting to have that in here, but I'm guessing there may be some rough edges on here that I'll have to smooth off with this. Look at these little decorations. There's a bee, I was hoping there would be one, and there's another little bee, and a snail. This is so cute. Let me check out the instructions before I do anything else. Normally I like to dive right into things, but I actually want this to turn out good, so I'm gonna read the instructions. This is looking a little bit more complicated than I thought it would be, a little bit intimidating, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. This is all about having fun. It doesn't have to be perfect. So let me go ahead and break out these little decorations and everything, and I will be right back. Oh, actually, you know, I'm not going to break all these out at once because they're actually labeled with little letters and numbers that you need in order to put them together in the right order. So I'm gonna leave these alone, actually. I'm glad I caught that. That will probably make assembly so much easier. Okay, first things first, we need C5 and C2, which are on this sheet. Here's C5. And 4 C2s. Looks like we insert these in every other slot in here. Like that. Okay, I think I did that right. If it's wrong, we'll find out soon enough. So then I need 6 more of these C1s to fill in the other holes. I don't usually do little crafty things like this. I think the last one I did was my seashell mosaic I made last year sometime. So this is fun, doing something different. All right, all of those are in there, looking good, I think. And next we need A12, and we're gonna attach it to this. And there are tiny little grooves for this to fit into. And in the instructions, it says to sway C1 and C2 for easier insertion. So I'm assuming you're just gonna have to finagle this until everything clicks into place. So you do have to adjust these little wooden pieces here a little bit to make everything fit snugly, but there it is. Looks pretty good. Now we need C3, 10 of those, which looks like the petals for the sunflower. That's fun. And we're gonna attach these around the edges here, just like that. So any of you who know me in real life know that I can be an impatient person, and this little project is giving me a chance to exercise my patience because it's not going very fast, and I don't know what I'm doing, so I have to just go easy on myself and take my time. There it is, all the petals in place. I'm gonna actually sand that one down. It does have a little rough patch. So we're gonna put that aside for now and move on to the A section, which is this green section. Looks like we're all done with C. And we need A6, A5, and A4. And they all fit together just like this. The little pegs go in A5, and then that connects it to A6. Now we need A16 right here. And this goes upside down. Oh, nice snap. Put the other A6 on here to hold it in place, I think. So you have this little sandwich going on. Then you need A19 and A3. So A19 goes in the top, and A3 goes like this, I think. So from here we need A14, which is this piece. There are some pretty big splinters on here, I'm not gonna lie. So if you're doing this as a craft with children, you may wanna take the time to go through and make sure there are no splinters, it's been sanded down and everything, just to protect those little fingers. We have to connect this portion we just made to A14, which looks pretty simple. And then we can connect our flower. Yay, there we go. It's really starting to come together now. So again, we'll put this to the side and start on the next section, which requires B. We need B4, which is here, and B6. I'm sorry I'm not talking a lot in this video. I'm actually having to concentrate pretty hard. And that takes up a lot of Schlee energy. So B6 is in the middle, then we need B5 on both sides, and then B7, and then looks like B2 is gonna go across the top of these, maybe to hold them in place. Oh, I see, this is the crosshatch middle part of the sunflower, that's what it is. You do have to press pretty hard to get these all the way down where they're supposed to be, but you'll know they're there because you'll hear a pretty sharp click. Like that. Now we have to put B3 across. And that's it, the center of our sunflower is all done. It kind of looks like an Eggo waffle, doesn't it? I'm hungry. And then we just put this on here, and that is our sunflower. There we go. Ta-da! I'm really proud of myself for getting this far. I never do stuff like this, as weird as that may sound. So this has been fun. I feel like I'm doing a good job. Step number 3 brings us back to the A panel, where we need A2 and A11, which is one of the leaves. Right now we're building our stem for the sunflower. And now we'll do the other leaf. There. I think that's right. It looks good at least. For this step we're starting with A13 on the bottom and A21 over that. I'm so glad these are labeled the way they are. It's making it a lot easier for me. Then we have 5 of these little things that go around the edge. I'm not sure what these are yet, but I'm gonna follow the instructions. Now we need D1. Oh, I see. So we're making the flower pot itself. And this is cardboard. This is not actually wood like the rest of it. So you just need to hook the little paper on here and then wrap it around. And then you're supposed to be able to tuck this piece in over here. It's gonna be a bit of a stretch for me. Okay, I think we're ready to move on now. And we need this little border right here. And this will just hook on. It's easy enough. And then you have a pretty little border around your flower pot. I like that. That's a really nice touch. Now back to the wooden parts. We need A22 and A23. 4 of them. This part's tricky because you have to line these little arms up with these holes. But make sure they don't come out of the little wooden contraption that they're in. Oh no. No, don't come apart on me now. Okay, that's one crisis averted. Oh no! Okay, that was by far the hardest part of this entire activity so far. If you're using this as a tutorial, which I don't recommend by the way, I would suggest putting these little pegs in separately. So put one in, put that down into the little hole that's made for it, and then attach each of the other ones one by one, putting the peg into the hole first, then attach it to the ring, if that makes sense. So much easier that way. That's what I ended up having to do. Now that we finally got that done, we need D4 and D3. Some foliage for our plant. We're pretty close to the end here. We need A9 along with A18, which go together like this. And then C4 goes on the top. I didn't even realize these were on here. Glad I didn't throw that out. That's so cute. It becomes a tiny sunflower. Look at that. Isn't that precious? That's what's gonna decorate our base. There, we got all 3 of the mini sunflowers in there. And now we can attach some more decorations. I love the little bees in here. Bees have so much Schlee energy. And this big bee is gonna go on the flower itself. Like that. Then you just have to put your flower in this little slot, click it into place, and there it is. Guys, I did it. Look how cute it is. I'm not gonna lie, for a minute there, I was like, can I do this? This seems really complicated, but just goes to show perseverance pays off in the end. So just think what you could do if you persevere with more difficult things. Let me give you guys a close-up. There's the bee and the flower, the stem, little pot down there. I am very happy with this, but I do have quite a few pieces left over. Maybe they were just extras? I think that's what it is. They give you extras in case these break, although I found these to be pretty high quality, to be honest with you. I thankfully didn't have any of them break. So now let's put the finishing touches on. I'm gonna bend these down. I'm going to add a butterfly and a snail. This is for my sister because she thinks snails are really cute. Okay, I think it's done. So here's a final look at my creation. You can see the butterfly and the snail at the bottom. That's focused on me. There we go. I think it turned out really cute. I'm not sure it's structurally sound, but I don't plan on moving this very much, so it should be okay. Oh, and the little dots, if you guys were wondering, you're supposed to use this to stick this onto the surface where you're displaying it, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay guys, that's it. I have accomplished my goal of creating this beautiful wooden creation. That was definitely an adventure. I don't know if I'll get into these little wooden assembly figurines as a hobby, but it was fun to try out at least. You guys let me know what you think. Do you like these? Would you want to try one? Should I do more of them? But for now, I'm gonna go find a place to display this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!